Welcome to the Velvet Room, a space for an open conversation about Black love, marriage, religion, and generational wealth. Sit back and relax and be prepared for a real discussion and open conversation. Like and subscribe.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, beautiful people?
What's
up, everybody?
What's up? Yeah,
Go. All right.
See you all beautiful faces, handsome young men.
Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen the ladies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you know they always gonna represent. They gonna always represent.
Here we are.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey,
What's
Sheena.
up,
Loving that background, Eric.
Sheena Jones. Huh?
I said loving that background. Very in tune with the theme for tonight.
Okay, I like that. Okay, doing a little something.
Cool.
Had to put out some props.
And our girl Shinway is back. Yay!
Hey!
We're missed, hon.
We missed you.
Oh, I miss you too.
Right.
So, man, what did y'all do this past weekend? This past week, what y'all do?
Who had something exciting? I had absolutely nothing but relaxation this weekend.
Ooh, that's nice, Houston.
That's
Always nice.
Weekend. Absolutely. I just made products this weekend, so that's a good weekend for me.
There you go.
Hey, Francis, how you doing?
I was a busybody.
I just watched the Winter Olympics. That's all I did.
Jimmy got merch.
I see
got
Jimmy's
merch.
merch. All right, come on through
That's
the
what I'm
drive.
talking
Brother. You better do it.
You better promote yourself.
Making that product, you know, that's money coming.
Always.
Got to. Absolutely.
That works.
All right.
What you do, Anthony?
Absolutely nothing but edit, video, and flyers. Y'all know that because I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Good job.
They
Good
look
job
good.
with that, brother.
It looks
thank you,
very
thank you.
nice.
Good job with it.
You know, being a producer, you got to do it all sometimes.
Yeah, that's the bad part. It sounds good. The idea sounds good, but
Well, it's coming. It's coming. We're going to find some interns. They're going to help out.
yeah.
Right.
So check this out, you guys. We're going to get started. But before we do, we have this one segment of the show where we talk about something that just gets on your nerves, what pisses you off. Give me 1 second here.
Okay.
So while we're out there, you guys, the audience, you always can call in, and tell us what's on your mind, what pisses you off. And I got something that just pisses me off.
All right,
What
you got?
pisses you off?
Matter of fact, you guys call the number, we can put you on there.
What pisses you?
What pisses me off is when I see a woman profile and it said that she's thick, but she's actually fat.
You're wrong.
You-
Say that again.
Lord have mercy.
That's the difference between thick
What's
and
the
fat.
difference? What's the
See?
difference?
100 pounds, come on, I'm thick.
Why are you starting already?
That word is so subjective.
Oh my goodness.
One person's thick.
What is
And-
officially fat? Like,
In
what's
her
officially
point
fat?
of view, she is thick. Okay.
So what
That's her
considered?
point of view.
What's officially fat?
What's
Yeah.
the difference?
I'm a size 20. Should I be calling myself fat? Just let
No,
me know.
I think we know. First of all, I mean, even though you women, I love you, so nothing against that at all. I'm just, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Don't try to clean it up.
Everybody ain't thick now. I'm just saying.
I know. I understand.
Listen, let those
Listen.
ladies say they're thick. That's a part of their self-esteem, you know. So they
No
are
doubt.
trying to have positive body. What's it?
Image.
Positive
Positive body image.
Image. Thank you.
Right.
Yes.
That
So
they are
absolutely
marketing
wrong.
themselves.
let them
Absolutely.
feel like they
They
thick.
market themselves.
You absolutely
Power
wrong. That's the
sisters,
problem
power
right there. Y'all need to
sisters,
tell each other the
power
truth.
sisters.
Jimmy, power sisters.
Yeah, I'm changing my life around for y'all just today.
We appreciate it. You
What
hilarious.
pisses you off? Everybody call in.
So what?
What pisses you
Well,
off?
I'll tell you one thing that pisses me off.
All right.
Something that pisses me
you
off
when you
when you post something on Facebook or on your social media that doesn't necessarily pertain to your current situation. You just may agree with the quote or the term or the video, whatever it is you're posting or you shared it isn't like, I totally agree with this. But then some people will send you an inbox or text like, you all right, girl? What's going on? No.
What's wrong?
All is well over here. All is well. I can agree with something and it not directly pertain to my current situation. So I'm like, people forget that social media is
That's very true. I was surprised I got hate mail over mine yet.
They trying to check the temperature.
Yeah, they check the temperature. Because this is a statement they make after you say everything's okay. Are you sure?
What's up, Denise?
But there's a lot of Facebook thugs. There's a lot of Facebook thugs and Instagram thugs. Piece of people passive aggressive. They really want to tell you stuff and not honest.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. That's true. Like change the Facebook post from being thick that you heavy instead of just thick.
A lot of people hate me because of my post. They take my post so serious.
What pisses you off? Anybody got anything on your mind? You call in. If you guys got anything else,
I want
to piggyback off the Facebook joint. What pisses me off is how people react to your posts. Like it's social media. I'm gonna put up whatever the hell I feel like it. They take it so serious, man. I'm tired of people being so sensitive. The sensitivity in people is what pisses me off.
Okay.
I'm so tired of sensitive people. It's getting on my nerves.
Absolutely.
And here's
What's
the thing,
up,
Jimmy.
Winter?
They can keep scrolling. Like they don't have to stop and make a comment.
They can
keep
that, so
scrolling.
keep it going.
Why do you feel like you got to make a comment when you disagree with something? Just keep scrolling.
Keep moving.
All right, now I do have something that can piss what pisses me off, but I can save for next time. You let me know. I know we keeping the show going. For me, I have a problem with this. I hate when I go in the morning to a restaurant drive-through and you're supposed to be open. I see you on the inside, and you leave me sitting at the window or the drive-through, and you ain't saying, "Hey, we're closed right now. We're not open. We short."
Wow.
I feel you on that.
And you leave me sitting there for 3-4 minutes, and then here you go. We're not open yet.
That is terrible. Customer service. Come on, man.
I can't. That pisses me off.
I see the anger in your face, Houston.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back.
Bring us in it for it.
all right, here we go.
Yeah.
What y'all drinking tonight? What y'all drinking tonight?
I got
yeah.
a little sweet muscadine from Seven Springs.
Crown vanilla.
That's good.
Yeah.
I let my children
Cranberry.
say
Freshly squeezed on.
Cranberry.
I've got to put a little something in it, so I brought it on.
some infused vodka with apples and cinnamon. Ooh,
You're going to have to inbox me a picture of that.
I am.
Oh, yes.
We have to see we have to get
I
them
like
in
it. I like it.
With some freshly squeezed lemons and pineapple.
Okay. All right.
Like it. Girl got to keep pineapples in her life.
Oh Lord Jesus.
It's like pineapples. Oh, shit.
Don't make me lose my religion. I already missed church today and I'm on the podcast. I missed church and I'm on the podcast.
Oh, you on the road.
Come
You on
on.
the road.
Hey, you guys,
Pastor
hold on.
Margo, forgive me. Pastor
Hold on,
Margo.
guys.
Hey, hold on. We got a
couldn't
caller.
help
Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? What pisses you off? Can y'all hear?
No.
Hold on, 1 second.
myself. Gotta turn the music down.
Okay.
Turn the music down.
Okay.
And turn her up.
Pissed about something.
One more time.
Go to a restaurant
Let me
Go
fix my
to a restaurant and find hair in your food.
Oh,
That's a good
oh.
one. Oh.
Probably
Especially if you
mine.
was really excited to go to that restaurant. I feel
Right.
you, girl.
Do you throw it
Yeah.
away, girl? Do you throw
Nope.
away the food? Do you throw away the food?
Now I'm gonna eat around the food and then I'm
I'm gonna eat around. Listen, I'm not wasting my
around.
food. I don't care what you
can't
talking
do
about.
it.
Come get this.
You,
There you
you
go.
know how easy it is for hair.
All right, thank you,
You know
caller.
how easy it is for hair to fall.
Sheila
I know.
says she's
You know how
having
easy it
white
is for them to give me
wine.
my money back?
Wine. Look.
Yeah. You,
Yes, Sheila,
Man,
pineapples are
man.
a girl's best friend.
So, quick note, I know this is not sex facts, but just like pineapple can infuse the
Yes.
know.
Right.
do you guys know so does coffee? So if it's that special night, hold off on the coffee.
You said hold off on it?
On
Don't
your special
drink the
night.
coffee.
You eat the
Oh.
pineapples, but hold off on the coffee.
Why?
You don't want them to stay up too late, right? You gotta get that caffeine dick.
Yeah, depending on what. Depending on what pathway
can
you're
I be
using.
your best friend?
It could.
Oh my God.
Look
Am I your best friend?
Yes.
Yes.
Goodness.
Listen, I
I
have
got
a
a
fresh one in the
pineapple.
kitchen right
I'm talking
now.
about a best
I keep a
friend.
fresh pineapple on deck. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. I keep pineapple in the
Fellas, stay
fridge.
away from
I keep it.
salty foods on that special day. Stay
Men
away from
too.
salty food.
Men too.
No, I was saying
It's
men.
all out of
only
track.
women.
No, I
You
was
should
saying
be
Reel them
men.
back in, Anthony. Reel them back in, Anthony.
You
They
should
going
be
on
drinking
the wrong
fruit
pathway.
juices on your days. You should be
All right.
drinking
Nothing but
Yes,
fruit.
it does.
Nothing
Sheena.
but
It
fruit on
matters.
Valentine's
It
Day.
matters, baby.
Reel them
All
in.
right, y'all. Let's get back to what we supposed
All right.
to do.
All right, you guys. All right, but we'd like to welcome everybody to the show. Today, the subject is going to be about Valentine's Day. But before we do that, let's go and get started. Let's see what's going on in the news. Here we go. One second here.
And now it's time for the news. Hot topics.
Yo, what's in the news? What's going on? What's going on, part of people? What's going on, part of people? There's so much things in the news. Y'all remember the shooting that went on back in the high school days? This is young man and that got shot, as well as the young man who shot the young man. But guess what? We're not talking about anything that's negative today. We're gonna bring in the good
That's the
news
red
today.
jacket.
And part of the good news today is we're
Give us the news.
gonna talk about things that happen with the celebrities on Valentine's Day on 2021. Let's go forward. We're gonna do a countdown. Number 10, the NBA player Shumpert and his wife. So he surprised his wife with a 3 diamond anklet for each gal and each knot that they tied to make sure that they marriage lasts. So he brought her 3 diamond anklets for his children to represent his children and his wife. All right,
Wow.
Number 9, Steve Harvey and his wife, they went on an exotic trip. He surprised his wife during Valentine's Day, and they went on an exotic trip away from society, and just the two of them just having a romantic atmosphere. Number 8, Cardi B and Offset. This couple jetted off with their daughter, Culture, for a beachy Valentine's Day weekend. And guess what? Offset surprised his lady with a $20,000 Chanel purse. So that's what Cardi B received. Number seven, we got Prince Harry and Meghan, the royal couple. He surprised the world for Valentine's Day, and that's when they was expecting their second child. So Valentine's Day bringing in a new birth, new people, new birth to this world. Yes. Ciara and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson flew his lady to an undisclosed location for an intimate dinner. Just the two of them.
Who did he
Ain't
say?
nothing like a good romance.
Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
Sierra and Russell Wilson.
An internet dinner.
Sierra.
Intimate.
Intimate.
Undisclosed location for an intimate
Hey,
dinner.
Jessica.
And intimate with just the two of them could be no clothes on. Just the two of them.
And the chef.
Number 5, Halle Berry and Van Hunt. They just chilled at home in their PJs. They stayed at home and on the deck. Just the two of them, cozy by the fire. Just two of them. It don't have to be out just spending money. It can just be the two of them, just cuddle up together.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle. These lovebirds jetted off to the mountains to enjoy Valentine's Day at a snowy retreat. Ain't nothing about being in the mountains with your loved one, just enjoying one another, having snow fight, making snow angels, or whatever case may be. All right. Number three. Yes,
come on.
snow angels. Yeah. Chill when you come back in when you come back in the cottage, from being cold, you just cuddle up with one another.
There you go.
What Snow Angels is all about. Number 3, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. The guy that played in Black Panther, the Black Panther actor. He for Valentine's Day, he rented out an entire aquarium to host a private dinner. He also bought his lady stocks in what is it, Hermes? I think Hermes is an expensive leather bag.
Hermes.
Yeah. He bought her stocks in Hermes. So I think that was something. I never heard anybody buying anything for stocks for Valentine's Day, but I guess that's something good.
Smart money.
Yep, that's definitely good.
I would say, give me that stock. I can keep it first.
Let you know I'm investing in you for a long time.
Okay. I'm learning something. Number two, the former president of the United States, President Obama, he wrote a sweet message to the 3 most important women in his life. He said, "Happy Valentine's Day to the 3 who never failed to make me smile. Your dazzling light makes everything brighter." So that he wrote a letter to his 3 significant ones. And I just want to give a shout out to the former president because he does represent as always. And number 1, can you say number one?
Number one.
It wasn't until I let this individual be my main source of love that I was able to escape the loneliness that existed both during relationships and singleness.
TD
And this
Jakes.
person means so much to me. And so much
be his
to
wife,
you.
TD Jakes. What do you
This
mean?
is none other than the one who created love, Jesus Christ himself. I give my flowers to him.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
all right.
all
He said TD Jakes.
all that love.
TD
This is
Jakes.
for all the love, for all the single,
Oh,
all the
look at
single
him.
people, all the married folks. If you don't have love, Jesus Christ is be married to him. He will show you much love, much love. So never be single, never be lonely again. Be married to the one who created you, God himself.
All right.
Peace.
All right.
Come through
Way to
with
wrap it
you
up. Way to
on
wrap it up.
Valentine's Day. Go ahead on.
I
Eric.
love it.
That
The
was
reason.
good.
All right.
Jesus love me.
Yeah. Look, the creator of love.
I know,
okay.
Okay.
Come on through with a
gotta
message.
Okay,
Let the
real
wine
talk.
get wet.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
let
This is
wine.
real talk. I did. Y'all know when I drink these special drinks. I had a coworker one time. I know she's not watching this show, so I'm gonna talk about her.
What's her name?
So, older white woman who wasn't in a relationship, and she says to me, "Shinwei, I have to be honest with you. I have not been with a man in a very, very long time. And I was like, I understand. She was said, but Shunway, late at night when I'm in my bed,
Oh, hold on.
Jesus comforts me. I said,
Okay.
no, I said, no, I understand. So I'm totally wasn't following her. She was like, he touches me in a way that no man can touch me, and I'm still not getting it. I was like, I was like, yes, I understand. She was like, he touched me. She said
He touched me.
but then she made me understand. She said Jesus makes love to me,
touch me,
and he satisfied my needs. And she proceeded to tell me how that's the best time.
She
Yeah.
was talking about a dude named Jesus.
Exactly. That's Jesus.
God named Jesus.
What do you
You get in there and make a love to her. What are you talking about?
What do you say to the lady that you work with? I don't want to see her.
No, Jessica's response in the chat says it best. Like
I'm conflicted, Jessica. What do I say? Because Jesus loves me.
Me too, Jessica.
But Jesus don't touch me like that.
Jesus not touching you like that.
That was the devil.
That's why I told you.
that was the devil.
It's Jesus.
The over and everything.
It's Jesus.
Over like that.
It ain't Jesus. It's Jesus.
It's Jesus.
He was sneaking in there like
everything she told you. That was the devil.
Okay.
He's touching. Jesus is getting it.
I don't know
Let's go, Anthony. What you got, brother?
I probably would have like looked around like, okay, am I being punked?
Why am I being punked? Because I was not following her. It took me a long time.
Or better yet, you know, you're on a job in the kitchen and you pouring the sugar in the coffee. You're like, this bitch is crazy. You're like,
in the coffee room,
yeah, you're right.
Absolutely.
What's up,
All right,
Carol?
so here we go.
What's up, Carol Fletcher? How you doing, Carol?
All right, today's subject. Let's get into a conversation. Okay. What do you guys think about Valentine's Day? Because I think it's overrated. I think that when it comes to, for most people, whenever guys get females gifts or whatever this time of the year, I think that most of the time, I think a person is expected to get something on this day. So I don't know what show why it's a surprise. But to me, I like sending my lady something when in time she don't expect it. Like, so most guys just do it to me just on Valentine's Day, and he don't do it any other time of the year. And to me, that's not special. I like to give her something when nobody else on the job is getting anything. So that's why I think it's overrated. Even though you might not celebrate it, I just think that it doesn't mean you don't love them, but I just think it's very commercialized.
Yeah, you better have that discussion with your lady before you just not have her something on Valentine's Day.
No, I didn't say that now. I didn't say that.
I know. I'm just saying, not so much you. I'm just saying in general. Because some people really look at it like they know that might be the only time he gets her something. Or she gets something from her man with Christmas, Valentine's, or her birthday.
Yeah.
So
and I know people like that.
Yeah,
so every day special. Don't just,
And you better not send it home when you better send it to the job because she want everybody else to see it.
Yes, Carol, I agree with you. All holidays are more commercialized these days. It's not even about the reason we truly celebrate.
Yeah.
It's
capitalism.
Carol, it's just to buy something and
billions of dollars.
And I'll be the first to say that I like things that you put some thought into, so it doesn't necessarily need to be on Valentine's Day. Just hell, you could send me a card that you wrote out or something. It has to be something that you put some thought into. So I definitely think Valentine's Day is way overrated.
And I'll add to that. It depends on the couple and the circumstances. I've been in relationships, before in my lifetime where it might have been the only time that you got something. Is like Houston said, birthday, Valentine's Day, Christmas. So during those times in my life, I'm like, don't show up with something. I'm in my feelings, you know.
Yeah.
However, other relationships I've been in, I get flowers just because, or we may go to the mall and it's like, hey, I see you looking at it. Go ahead and pick that up. It's something that's consistent around year round. the showing that type of love, and not only in materials things, but just in doing. So there have been times Valentine's Day would come. It's kind of like, I'm good if we do something, if we don't, because that has been a consistent thing, year round.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's overrated for people that don't cherish one another consistently, as you all were saying. It's just a normal day for those that show love 365 days a year. To me, that's considered normal. Just like, if I give you flowers, every week or whatever case may be, Valentine's Day is no surprise or whatnot.
Right.
But a lot. It's also overrated because do y'all know how it originated? It originated. It was originally called Saint. It was originally called Saint Valentine's Day, and it started out as in honor of a Roman priest named Saint Valentine's. And so, looking back, it was 3 men named that was called Saint Valentine's, and all 3 of these men were brutally killed. They was beheaded, decapitated. Yes, all because they showed great love for God, and and for God and His church by laying down their lives just like Jesus did. So what they did, they got killed. Now, how did it relate to Candy and to February the 14th? It was said to believe that birds. It was said to believe that birds began to mate on February the 14th was a symbolism of love. So somehow this tradition went.
Do you say birds?
Men being
yes,
birds mating.
So somebody actually took a study and watched the birds.
Yeah, and then
people do study birds.
It was Karen.
People study birds. Yeah.
Karen.
So these birds began to mate. So they established a tradition, a day for Lovers Day, and then all of a sudden it formed into exchanging gifts, giving letters, signs of affection, and then later on it became chocolate or whatnot. So that was
you're supposed to
that's
make
how
babies
it
on
faded
Valentine's
in because
Day.
it's birds.
Yeah,
You're supposed to make babies.
Another $1 billion within a week.
But I'm all about pleasing my lady, whatever she wants. That's what I want to give her, and that's what make it special. It's just over giving to satisfy her needs, and she satisfying my needs, and to me that's romance.
Exactly. Romance. Yes, that's it. And how it's defined in a relationship, and what your person sees and receives as romance. It may not be important or special to you or make sense to you, but it's what makes sense to your mate.
Right.
To your mate.
And and to that point, I think that's why it can be overrated, right? So if we're in a space in our relationship where there's not a sense of oneness, and then on this one day, I go buy you this expensive gift, all is not well in the world. I know I feel like we have to define what romance means for us. I heard a pastor once say, and I love it. He said, romance is for him wasn't gazing into his wife's eyes, but it was knowing that they were looking in the same direction. So you're walking in the same direction together. Oh yeah. And so with that being said, Danielle posed an earlier question in the pre-conversation to today's show when she said, is Valentine's Day for men or for women? What do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like it's equally for men as it is for women?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Come on, Jimmy. Let's talk, Jimmy.
Absolutely
you ain't said
not.
much, brother. Let's go.
I'm listening to all the wonderful things everyone has to say about Valentine's Day.
He does. Do you have a Valentine?
No, I don't want one.
Okay.
Glorious day, glorious. But here's the thing. Because I've had Valentine back in the day, and it was so blissful. To be honest with you, if you're really feeling someone and that's your partner, it could be one of the best days ever. You know what I mean? It's just the whole fact of going all out, doing the shopping for it, doing like if you like me, I still am. I just haven't found the right person. To find the romance and the building, like the room up, putting the pedals down, or getting the trip, the jacuzzi. Yeah, I'm a nasty motherfucker. Romantic, all that. I used to be like that, but but my whole thing is, I would do that for a person that didn't think Valentine's Day was for them. You know what I'm saying? When the Valentine's Day is for us, that's when I feel that I want to give the most. But the way Valentine's Day is portrayed now, it's just for the woman. And if you don't do what she wants, Valentine's Day is gonna be hell. And that's why they got their heads chopped off and stuff like that. Let's look at the subliminals. You know what I'm saying? Probably a lady that chopped off the dude's head the beating of because he didn't do what she. I'm just playing. But Valentine's Day could be very blissful if you have the partner that you are really in tune with. You know what I mean?
I totally agree with that, Jimmy. Absolutely. And I know they say that a lot of times it's based on just for women, but I am also one that I like to. I'm a reciprocator. So if I know that's what he does for me, you better believe I'm doing just the same for him. And I've even had gentlemen that say, "Oh no, Valentine's Day is for the woman. It's just for the woman." I'm like, no, it's for you too. So I've changed some perspectives on some gentlemen. See, look at your face. You like,
but it's really not. But to be honest with you, it's really not. The one who really goes all out is the guy for the woman, and everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Yes,
Jimmy, just because you haven't had the experience doesn't mean that the experience doesn't happen.
I agree with when I allowed Valentine's Day to be in my life, it was blissful. It was reciprocated. I always pick the partner that reciprocates Valentine's Day. Okay. I'm not going to sit there with the lame shit. But but what it is that if you want to really generalize and get down to it,
the marketing.
The guy does more for it's the marketing scheme for the female, or it wouldn't exist regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is marketed towards female.
I think it depends on the relationship.
If it was focused on a man for Valentine's Day, there would be nothing in the stores for Valentine's Day. There'd be tools. There'd be construction work. Arts and reds and candles.
Valentine's Day.
A necktie.
I'm quite sure that's some tools for Valentine's Day.
So and
what is this? Like, come on, tools for Valentine's Day?
Absolutely. So, okay.
Yeah, there's some tools.
Put a ribbon on the pubic hairs of your coochie, and that's the gift I want. How about that? That's
well,
you know what I mean.
You can get
dress that could make a heart into the pubic hairs or something. You know, think about that stuff.
You're gonna gift based on your partner's love language.
I like that one, Jimmy. I like that one.
Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
If you want access
have
service,
mercy.
Listen, hold on. Perfect example. This was long time ago.
Okay,
it was yesterday. You said that it was yesterday.
No, I told you I'm practicing dick discipline.
Dick discipline.
Yep. This is a long time ago. I had a Valentine's Day where we both had rules, and there were none. But we put our all into that day. So I ended up dressing up the whole room. One side was pleasure, the other side was like S&M stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the bed was full of fruit and hearts and chocolate, candles and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So everything we did was for both of us. We both went through everything around the room just to please each other. So we were in it in one room for hours just to please each other. So that was our Valentine's Day, and I had the best time of my life on a Valentine's Day that day. So when it comes to both of you trying to please each other and working hard to please each other, that's what I consider a day for bliss and Valentine's Day. When you want to put your all in one day to do it, but every day should be a day that you're showing love for your spouse anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
and
that's
Carol made a good
that's
point.
why I kind of think that Valentine's Day is overrated because they're putting love on one day when you should love your spouse continuously every day.
Okay. Carol said intimacy is romance. I totally agree. That's a whole nother topic, intimacy there.
Yes.
All that, well, yeah. With
Yeah.
the fruit, all the intimate
Intimacy
fruit.
is different from sex. Let's be clear.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with sex, actually.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
It
Exactly.
can. It
Agree.
can.
It can.
It can,
Absolutely.
but it really doesn't have nothing to do with it,
It
unless it happens.
Yes.
Yeah. Jessica made a good point, but it sounds like our chat room also agrees that romance is for both men and women. I really think that it's important that we incorporate the men as much as we
Yes.
incorporate the women, but it depends on the woman that you with. If she's going to
That's
take the
it.
time out to make you special and let you be as involved with the day, because I'm the same way it is like Valentine's. I've seen Sally
I like that,
Cooper
Sheena.
experiences, but she said married
Married sex
sex
different from single
sex,
sex.
but that's another topic. Hello.
Listen.
We're gonna come
Very
to
sexy routine. Very
somebody
sexy
write that one
routine.
down so we can have that as a
I don't
topic.
know about
I
that.
wouldn't know because I ain't
I
been
just
married.
had, I
I
So
just
Yeah.
had like
does
an epiphany.
Valentine change
Yes.
once you get married? To the married folk on the panel, does Valentine's Day change when you get married? Is it less
Yes.
involved, less special?
It
Everything.
can,
I think everything changes when you're married.
but it shouldn't.
Well,
But it does.
I was married and
I
it didn't
wasn't.
change. It
Well,
no.
I
It,
but you
feel
know what
my
it
though?
was
pain.
still the good. No.
In general,
I mean,
in general, I
now
think it
listen.
does.
I mean, now it again depends on your mate. Does he want a costume? Does he want something the extra other stuff?
I think
Again,
it
you
depends
know
on the
your
time of
person.
day it is.
So no, it's still good. Like no.
Would,
depends
would,
on how you feel
would
at
you
that
set
time.
the
about that one.
Eric, what you were
would
gonna
you
say?
set the mood for your mate even if you don't receive what you desire? Would you still put out?
That is
I think
such a
we've
good
all done that.
question.
I think we've all done that. Well, I'm gonna say all. I think that just because
Some of
relationships
us.
are not always 100 or 50-50, sometimes you are doing a little bit more, and that it goes up and down.
That's true.
Yeah, I will say I have. I've done and set the mood, because you also, if you're really not feeling them, they're not doing it. You want to set the example to reciprocate. I'm doing this for you because I like this too. So yeah,
Well,
I have.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Let me say this. I do think that it really is geared more towards women. But the question I have for you ladies, what do you guys do? Because I never really, besides, what do you guys do? Or what have you done for your man on Valentine's Day?
Good
That you
question.
can talk about here.
No.
I mean, I
Say it
can.
all.
I was trying to give somebody else a chance to talk. I've done it.
Hell, I have
Again.
taken a trip. I have taken a surprise trip
Oh, that's nice.
somewhere very nice with a nice big jacuzzi. I mean, I've done that, and I've done cooking
I've done
dinner.
I want more details than you.
What more detail you need,
Like, listen, we can take a trip in the. You can take a spring. You can take a trip in the springtime. Like I can plan a trip in the springtime.
I can take a trip
You
any
got my
time of the
grapes and
year.
everything. What happened?
When you encounter somebody who hasn't had a lot of those experiences, you want to give them an experience that they've never had.
Amen.
So
Intimacy.
saying, let's pack your bags. We leaving on the 13th. And we're going to have a blast on the 14th and the 15th. And then we're going to come back home and go back to work kind of thing.
But I want to know what that blast is.
Whatever we wanted to
Use
do.
your imagination, Jimmy.
No, I don't have one.
Whatever we wanted to do. Because I'm all about pampering a dude. So I've done pedicures, I've done massages.
Wait, Tanya said she let him cook.
I might have a new Valentine's. Danielle, what you doing tomorrow?
But read between the lines, that probably means because she cooks. I support Tanya.
On the regular.
It all depends on like everybody has said, it all depends on your mate at the time. So like I said, I've done as little as cook dinner, and I've done as much as pack your bags. Let's go.
I'm with you.
A week from tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I haven't celebrated so many times that I don't even know what day it's on.
I only know.
I thought it was, you see, I said I thought it was tomorrow, right? I was like, hey, Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Well, Denise said she bought a sign for his car, for his business, flowers, cars, and a blower for his business. So that was, the kind of supported his business. So That that's dope.
Yeah.
That really is dope.
Supporting my business. Oh man, that's like
surprise tickets to the Super Bowl. I like that, Sheena.
Were you gonna do
That's
it in
dope.
the first place, or
All
you
right.
waited to Valentine's Day
Oh,
to do
just
it?
so guys let you know, on the 12th of February, the Hamiltons, Anthony Hamilton's backup singers, they're gonna be in Charlotte. So it's
Oh,
gonna
we
be
might
on the
have to go to
12th.
Charlotte.
So
We
that's
might all have to go
something.
to Charlotte.
Just some ideas out there for the panel and our guests.
Who's down for
I
a road
love
trip?
Anthony Hamilton and his
Yes.
big boys.
No doubt. That's good information there.
You said the Hamiltons?
Hammer tone.
I love the way they fucking the sing.
Yeah.
They love the way
Oh
they
yeah, they're bad.
Yeah,
They're bad. They're bad.
Hell yeah.
We all bad.
So are we moving along?
I'm moving
Oh,
along.
Denise Hervey.
Y'all,
Y'all
Listen,
supposed to be telling what y'all did for Valentine's Day. Why I gotta be the only one that...
Yeah, I think we should all give a story.
Listen, hey,
I think we
okay.
should all give a story of our Valentine's Day. What we did.
Tisha spoke to.
Well, again, I have,
Add to a
I've
bride.
cooked and
Ooh.
heels
Shane
and
said
a
paint her
little bit of
naked.
nothing.
Ooh.
So I've done that.
Very blissful.
I've set the tone when he walked through the door. So use your
What was the
imagination.
tone? What was the tone that you set?
Use your
Jimmy
imagination.
is,
Come on now.
Jimmy is a trip
We
to
can't
say.
be too late with Valentine's Day.
He
now.
walked through the
We're
door.
gonna have to have
It's giving me Boyer vibes. Ooh.
I know.
I've also done
You know what?
gifts. I've done gifts.
Okay.
I bought a very nice timepiece if he's into watches, So
bought watches
again, knowing
before.
your guy and what's gonna make him happy.
Yeah.
Knowing what that person, if he's not into jewelry, then if I know he
Do I have
likes
to be
other
the
things,
Mr.
you do what he
Nasty?
like. Say what?
Y'all
You
keep
said
going.
Mr. Nasty.
Have
Yeah,
you
Jimmy on the
That's
next
Have you ever-
channel.
to be missed.
Well, if he's Mr. Nasty, then
Have
it's her, and she needs to come up with something new to surprise him.
That's right.
I'm saying me
Yeah,
be Mr. Nasty because we're telling Valentine's Day story. All these stories sound like, on my anniversary, I bought you a couple of gifts, and on Christmas, I bought you a couple of gifts. It sounds the
You
same
want
as
somebody
every
to be
holiday.
nasty?
I will no, you don't have to be nasty. I want to hear about some romance. I want to hear like, I put
was
petals on the
romance.
bed and rubbed them across the. You know what I mean? Like Valentine's Day. This is Valentine's Day.
That's a
Day of
long
love.
story, Jimmy.
Jimmy?
That'd be a long story.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be.
I think
What
what I
is
said
she
was
looking
very
for?
romantic. Goodness.
Yeah.
You said
think
I
so,
planned a
too.
trip and there was a jacuzzi there. Wonderful.
All right, you guys
Say
move right
that.
along. We gotta
Said
get
I
started
gave
with
him a
the.
pedicure, I
playing,
rubbed
I'm
them
playing.
down. Come on now.
My bad. Go ahead.
All right, Anthony, what you got?
All right, we're gonna go for the velvet letter. Here we go.
All right.
Sitting for male and female. People just like you and me. The velvet letter. The velvet letter. The velvet letter. Somebody that juicy, hot, gossip.
This one is interesting.
She the crazy.
Today, he proposed to me while we were at the movies. I didn't let him finish proposing because number one, I thought it was a joke. Number two, I immediately thought, are you serious at the movies? Listen, we had discussed how I wanted to get proposed to. I just wanted to look decent and have a professional photographer there, or at least someone there to take pictures, and I wanted it to be a little more elegant. I told him this, but instead he proposed to me after mostly everyone left the theater and the staff was next to us picking up trash. But I felt like I should have said yes because that's also how I felt in the moment. My heart was racing. I was so happy thinking about it. And he explained while on one knee that he chose the movies because that's our thing. We always go to the movies. It is our thing. And that warmed my heart. I don't know if that makes sense. I just know if I'm wrong, or I just need to know if I'm wrong or something. Please help me. I'm sad and disappointed now. I feel like the whole proposal thing is gonna suck the second time around because we gotta take pictures and my family need to be there and I want to be able to post it on social media. Will I feel those happy feelings again the second time around?
Fake it.
chick number one.
Man, please.
Stop it. Are
Yeah.
you serious, lady?
I'm divorced it before I
You
go
just
to.
got
I'm all
proposed to.
set. Yeah,
I
I'm
said
done
the
with
same
you. I'm
thing,
all set.
Sheena. Is that a joke? But
Oh, man.
seriously, everything does not have to be for social
She
media.
better
Everything does
take that
not
ring.
have to be exactly. Everything does not have to be produced for people to see and say how dope and great it is.
Done.
That is a moment between you and your man.
It's
And
I
an
agree.
intimate.
Ungrateful.
yes, and your man thought enough to
Of
do
you.
it in a time where y'all
Hey.
spend a good amount of your time doing and enjoying each other. Stop it. The social media stuff and forcing this man to do it a second time around just because you want some nice pictures. Stop.
Look what Sheena said. What you say, Shinway?
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
into
into
a
attention. Girl,
girl,
bye. That's it. She wants
I
people
like
to
that
talk
last
about
part.
her.
But you know
You want
what?
Atlantic
Society has
housewife
She wants
proposal.
some fake
Yeah, you see
reality
it too much on
instead of the
television.
real reality. Absolutely.
And what did she
Yeah.
just do to that man's ego? Like,
Tore
you're not
it up.
like, yeah.
Don't make that man propose to you a second time just to capture
Nah,
it on
that's
camera.
worse.
Well, if he's
That's
smart, he
crazy.
wouldn't.
Oh,
I mean, that's true. I mean,
man, how ungrateful she is. That's very
That's
ungrateful.
so disgusting.
You know, because
I thought it was.
because that was
Oh,
his
that's-
moment to
Yes.
show how he felt, and it was genuine to him. Anything other than that wouldn't have been genuine to him. It would be
Absolutely. It
fake
would've
it.
just been for
Let's fake it
show.
in front. Let's fake it in front of people who doesn't really care about you anyway. So
That won't be a part of the marriage.
For you to fake it in front of, you know,
But-
it's not about them. It's about the moment. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
it's
stuff
true,
like
but don't
that
you
is
think
so
people have been
ungrateful.
conditioned? People are conditioned. A lot of people are conditioned to. They want the light. They want the camera. They want everybody to see it. She's so happy and glorious and all that stuff.
She's not ready for it. She's not ready for marriage. She doesn't know what.
at
Yeah,
all.
she did. She ain't ready for it.
Too many
She ain't
people
ready
are
for him.
into the fake attention, or they
Yeah.
Right.
they need so much attention that they have to orchestrate it, and
Right.
that's unnecessary, especially in a moment like that, especially if you've never been proposed to and this is the man that you do want to spend the rest of your life with.
Right.
You've just torn that man down before you even
And-
became his wife.
And here's a bit of advice to the young lady that wrote in the velvet letter. Sweetheart, I'm calling you sweetheart because I'm going to give you some wisdom because you didn't have the wisdom. You weren't
Come
wise
on.
enough at the time. You need to go back to that man. Tell him how appreciative you are of him showing you that level of love. And if it is not his desire to do it for a show, you are thankful and grateful, and give him his yes or whatever it is, and ask for forgiveness. Because asking for him to do anything beyond that,
yeah, it's always gonna be in
Again.
the back of his mind unless she does
Always.
apologize.
of course, and that's why I
5
say
years
it.
from now,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
it's gonna
an
come up.
argument or
It's already
Second
tarnished.
guess everything
It's
he
gonna
does.
come up.
Yeah,
And
he's gonna
that
second guess
level of-
everything
that-
that he does in that relationship.
And it's gonna be hard for
He's
him to
gonna
be
be
vulnerable
hesitant.
again.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna be
absolutely.
hesitant for the anniversary and things of that nature. Man,
Mhm.
am I gonna get it right this time? You know,
Exactly.
because
Absolutely.
But question, just to play devil advocate here, right? And not to draw out this
Yes,
topic, because
yes.
this is the obvious. If you are presenting a gift to someone, do you have the responsibility and accountability to present the gift in a way that it would be well received?
Now,
So
that
if
is
you
true,
know
too.
you have a flashy
Yeah.
girlfriend, she ain't new to social media, and you know this, and you know she's about presentation, and she knows she's about the bling, and
Right.
you know she's about the, you guys understand the adjectives I'm trying to find here.
Right.
You know this
Right.
about your woman. Do you think that the proposal was truly authentic to her and catering to her, or was it only based on something that would cater to him and what was comfortable for him?
I don't think it should matter. That's superficial because she
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
lucky,
think it should
feel like she's
matter.
lucky and blessed that at
Okay.
least he
Well,
asked.
What
Will
would
you
she
marry
do
me?
if he never
That's
did
the
it?
big
I'm still
thing.
gonna be devil's advocate
Yeah.
along with you and go.
What
Hey,
would he do
he did it.
if he never asked to marry her at all? How would she feel about that?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
this
that's the
man
big.
is camera shy. Maybe he don't want to be in front of a bunch of people and ask you the most
there's a lot
important
of
question of
things
his
behind
life.
it. Because you're right, he might be camera shy. He might be like, "Look, I did it here because it's special. We always talk about what movie we're gonna go see next. This is our thing."
Well, I don't think it's camera shy. He pretty much thought that this is where we have our fun times. This is where we spend the most loving times when we go to movies.
Right.
So that's thoughtful in his eyes.
Very
You
thoughtful.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the one
like, I proposed to a woman before, and it went all to hell. But I know how it feels to think that time is where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And you like, this is where we met. This is it. Remember this? Remember this? This is the same spot. And you go and do it. And for you to be like, for someone to be like, hey, wow, you didn't do it my way. That's a whole. You know what I mean? That's terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think the one that really matters to, the one that really matters to is the one who doing the presenting. In a situation, if I give you a gift, be thankful for the gift. If I fix you something to eat, be thankful that I fix you something to eat. I think it has to come. It sets in the person who is the one that's giving. That's who it means the most to, because to me, they the one that, because when you get up to bat, you may hit every time you get up to bat, you're not going to hit a home run. You may hit a second base hit, first base hit, third base hit, but at least you put all that you had in you. Because I can swing as hard as I can. Sometimes I may just get on first base. But at least I got on first base. At least I try to hit a home run. I'm not going to strike out.
Think about the thought and the work that he put into buying you the ring and figuring out what movie we was going to see, so that we can, and then keeping you back so that everybody else was gone and it was just you and me kind of thing. That man put a lot of effort into that. You need to focus on that effort, because he loves you enough to put forth the effort to work on what he wanted to present to you.
Sheena made a good point.
And for that, Houston, you should never strike out because of the effort that you put forward. To her, I struck out, but a real woman, you would never strike out, or a real man that's receiving it.
And Sheena said he wanted an intimate moment, and this was how a real man presented it. Respect their feelings. Absolutely.
We need to start making men feel comfortable in being vulnerable and emotional, and that is part of why men don't feel comfortable being vulnerable and emotional with us.
That's true. All right, here we go. We're at the end. Let's go to sex facts. Here we go.
Sex facts. Sex facts. Sex facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sex Facts.
Come
the
through,
trivia.
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get nice and soft with it. All right, everybody, get your pens, your pads, your sex toys out, and let's get to it. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
First question of the day of Sex Facts is: how many times a year does the average American couple have sex?
A year?
Yes, a year. Okay. 32, 66, 89, 126.
I'm gonna say 30. Oh, I forgot. I should pass those because I was married. But I'm a pop up.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
Well, we can't go by marriage because that changes. Is how many times a year does the average American couple have sex? All right, you got it down? All right. Yep. The next question is: can you get pregnant during period sex? Yes, no, maybe. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Let's get it.
Ready?
All right.
Ready.
The next one is, what percentage of Americans that say sex is better on Valentine's Day is there? 65, 58, or 129?
You said
Oh,
percent.
say that. Wait a minute. Say that question again.
Out of it.
I'm about to say what?
65%, 58%, or 92%?
Read the whole question again, Jimmy.
What percentage of Americans say that sex is better on Valentine's Day? 65%, 58%, or 92%?
I'm picking all no numbers.
All right, let's go. We're gonna go bonus one here. All right. Sorry about that. The world record for the longest kiss is an hour. Huh?
Nasty.
Right. An hour, 35 minutes, 55 hours, and 21 minutes.
That's a hell of a kiss if it stayed there. Good gracious.
I'm sitting in front of my face like, I don't know about been about my
I want to know if my lips get dry after like.
I don't want to swap spit that long.
I was gonna say
I feel
55
like if I
hours
kiss somebody that long, I'm gonna catch
To me, it's
I'll let
determined
Jay
if
take
it's
the
a
answer, then we'll go over it.
human being or animal. It can be
kissing that long is probably an animal. I don't know about human
insect
being.
locked on one another.
All right, that's the end. That's the end.
Right,
Everybody,
Let's go. Let's go.
all right. For the first one,
Let's go.
how many times a year does the average American couple have sex? It is
36.
66.
66, okay.
66 times a year.
Dang.
So it's like,
I need to
how many
stay
weeks?
safe.
It's like a little over once. It's 52
I think
weeks.
that's-
It's 52 weeks in a year. So it's like
A
a little more than
a
one.
little bit over once a week.
Once a
A
week.
little bit more than once
That's
a week.
horrible. That's
A little bit
I'm-
more than
terrible.
once a week.
Listen, I'm
Maybe
on.
twice on weekends.
You know what? That's I.
That's 5 times a
I'm on
month.
126.
I said
5.5 times a
126
month.
too,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
There's no
But
way.
you know what though? In the beginning, it's like that. But after a while, you get so used to everything.
Bingo.
It tapers off. I mean, it's just after so
Well,
long.
it depends on who
And
you
but some
with.
of the ways you
I
can
was
have
gonna
sex
say,
before play.
there's so many things you can do.
Yeah, it
Come
depends on who you with because it was like 4 times a day every day. But
You
All
like
right,
Jessica.
number two.
I don't like
Come
my
on,
bad. It's
Jimmy.
Valentine's Day. I'm getting a little
Number
sexual
two.
here.
Were you married though?
Yeah, what you say? What you say? You when you married
I
though?
said, but were you married?
That's the reason why. Let me shut
Let's
up.
see that.
Next question is: I'm waiting for marriage for a long time. Can you get pregnant during period sex? Yes, no, or maybe. The answer is yes.
Yes.
Definitely yes. All right. When it comes to what's the percentage of Americans that say sex is better on Valentine's Day? The answer is Sheena got it right. It's 58%.
58%.
Oh, we're gonna have to get the 58 is the better odds. Come on. All right, what was my bonus question?
The kiss.
I know the answer to this one.
World
You sure?
record.
Kiss.
The world record.
Longest kiss.
55.
I can't even find it. But what was the answer?
that was
The world record for the longest
lady
kiss
buzz.
is.
Two lightning buzz was kissing.
They lit it up. The world's record for the longest kiss is 58 hours and 21 minutes. You were wrong, Danielle.
I thought it was
Sorry.
5
Wow.
Almost
That
an
was
hour.
not.
I wouldn't even want to tell anybody I got
That
the world
wasn't a
record.
kiss.
by
They
humans.
were just
By
making a
I'm sorry.
spit,
How long was
a
it?
saliva
58
reservoir.
I think
I
it
know,
was
right?
just spitting on each other.
And that's
for an
how
hour.
coronavirus was created.
Exactly how it was created. Exactly how it was created.
That's how it was created. Do research. That's what it was.
Oh,
Y'all want a bonus
Doing
question?
research.
Y'all want a bonus question?
No, we're at the end. All right, you guys, here we go.
good.
We're at the end
All
of the day. We want to thank everybody for tuning in.
No doubt.
We will not be back next week. It'll be Super Bowl. Who y'all got on the Super Bowl? Who y'all got?
I don't even like
Neither one of them. How they
Neither
both make
one.
it? How did
Neither
they
one.
make it? But
I'm
anyway,
gonna watch the kickball tournament.
I
might
am
go for
watching the halftime
I'm just gonna
show.
go
I'm
play
looking for the
Dodgeball.
I might
halftime
go for the
show. That's
Browns.
it.
Listen, because my
The
daughter
Browns.
get ready to find out who her mother really is.
I
Okay.
might go for the
Eric, the
Browns.
Browns ain't playing.
Lord.
The Browns ain't playing, Eric.
The Bengals. The Bengals.
Bengals.
They're the underdog. He said the Browns.
That's how nobody
Oh, yeah.
cares about Super
I mean,
Bowl
they-
now.
Here we go.
Their color is brown and orange.
Lord have mercy.
Well, thank
Cheers,
everybody for tuning
y'all.
in. Please join us every Sunday at 7. And here's to being positive, keeping it all love. And
Want some of your
I
glass,
was-
Katisha?
you want some of mine, Eric? You want some of this right here? You want some of Hennessy?
Cheers, y'all. Have a wonderful
Cheers.
week.
Y'all next week.
Next week.
I almost made a mistake and poured it on my computer, my laptop. I ain't gonna do that no more.
You try to pour one out for your
I'm gonna
homie.
do that one no more.
No, he trying to
Pour it out for
pour
his
it
homie.
in.
Oh, got
Right
you.
here.
Try to pour it in her
Have a good
glass.
week, guys.
All right, here we go.